Hey y'all, this is going to be about how you're lending out your money. We cannot give our money out to just anyone. We're going to start right here at number 2. Lend to your neighbor in the time of his need, and in turn repay your neighbor promptly. If you borrow money from someone, pay it back. And pay it back when you say you're going to pay it back. Or if you can pay it back before time, pay it back. Keep honesty in your friendships. Confirm your word and keep faith with him. And on every occasion, you will find what you need. See, if you pay a person back when you say you're going to pay them back and you do it promptly or before time, anytime you need something, if that neighbor got it, that neighbor is going to give it to you without question. And this is why most of us don't have people to turn to, y'all, because we borrow from people. We say we're going to pay people back, and then we don't pay people back. And then when they come back and ask for the money, we treat them so mean, don't want to give it back to them. We come up with all type of excuses. But y'all, I am learning that when you pay people back and you keep your word, anytime you need something, this is a person that will go the long haul for you and will speak up for you in a wrong and will even come to you when you don't even know it. Like they can see you going through something and they gonna bring you something that you need. And you do the same thing for them. This is how you keep good friendships going. Many persons regard a loan as a windfall and cause trouble to those who help them. Do you know some people just borrow money from you because they know you got it like that, and they know if they come to you and ask you for it, you ain't gonna say no. You ain't gonna say no. And they feel like they done got over on you, right? They like, boy, that was easy. But they can cause you so many issues and so many problems. They can talk about you like you ain't never gave them nothing. But every time they come to you, it's like on some BS. They just know you got it like that. It don't even really mean that they are in need per se. They just know that coming to get money for you is like a come up. Yep, some of us are a come up for people. A man will kiss another's hand until he gets alone and will lower his voice in speaking of his neighbor's money. Yep, somebody kiss your butt, walk around, follow you, hang around in there and everything until they get what they need out of you. And then in they voice up under they speaking voice, you know what I'm saying? They'll be talking to other people like, man, he's so easy, she's so easy, man. All I had to do was like just go over there and just, you know what I'm saying, hang around them for a little while, man. They get on my nerve, but they got money over there, you know what I'm saying? They say you people for what they worth, shouted, you know what I'm saying? So I be over there getting it in on their ass, you know what I'm saying? And you still thinking that this is your friend because he kissing your hand, he kissing your butt, he hanging around you. It's only because you got something to offer. But at the time for repayment, he will delay and will pay in words of concern and will find fault with the time. He'll be like, oh, he'll come up with the excuse why he can't pay. I'm gonna need a little more time, you know what I'm saying? Some came up, you know what I'm saying? And I really can't do it right now, you know what I'm saying? It didn't happen like I thought it was. Deep down they don't plan on paying you back. Deep down, they got over on you. It was a windfall for them. Get over it. You was a come up. And you talking to them and they looking at you in your face. But deep down, they saying, this emerald don't get out my face. I'm not about to give them nothing. But they'll give you every excuse and tell you, oh, I have it in a couple weeks, and keep you coming at them and coming at them and coming at them. Then they'll get mad. They'll find fault. They will get upset with you because they owe you and start some mess, y'all. But it's only to keep you out their face because they don't plan on paying you back. If the lender exert pressure, he will hardly get back half and will regard that as a windfall. See what I just said? If he does not, the borrower has robbed him of his money, and he had needlessly made him his enemy. He will repay him with curses and reproaches, and instead of glory, will repay him with dishonor. Y'all ever seen somebody like that? They start a fight with you when you come at them. Be like, man, you owe me. Like, what's up, man? I looked out, man. I helped. They were like, nigga, you ain't did that for me, shawty. You ain't did. You ain't did, shawty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do this, but did. Be like, but you weren't saying that, though, man. When you was in time of trouble and you was in need, man, I was there for you. Now I'm in need. Like, I'ma need that back, man. They'll tell you, man, you ain't never gotta come around me no more. This and this and this. They'll say all the ugliest stuff, y'all, just so they won't have to pay you back. Because of such wickedness, therefore, many have refused to lend. They have been afraid of being defrauded needlessly. See that? It be for nothing. Because people so dirty and treat you like that, a lot of us won't loan people money. That's me. I be like, you don't really want to pay me back. I automatically think somebody lying and trying to get over on me just because of the people that I have actually loaned money to. But guess what? I didn't use wisdom. I did not use wisdom when I was loaning my money out. I would just give it to somebody just cause they need it. I believe they story. You know what I'm saying? Right here it says, assist your neighbor according to your ability, but take heed to yourself lest you fall. The essentials for life are water and bread and clothing and a house to cover one's nakedness. Better is the life of a poor man under the shelter of his roof than sumptuous food in another man's house. Be content with little or much. It is a miserable life to go from house to house, and where you are stranger, you may not open your mouth. Being that weak, being that low, begging, living in other people's house, man, you ain't got no say so. Some of y'all house, y'all little house people is so mean to the people who live in your house, y'all. But this was about loaning money. It's like when you don't want to be under the thumb of somebody too that you keep loaning stuff from. You keep getting stuff from. It says, you will play the host and provide drink without being thanked. And besides this, you will hear bitter words. Come here, stranger, prepare the table. And if you have anything at hand, let me have it to eat. Give place, stranger, to an honored person. My brother has come to stay with me. I need my house. These things are hard to bear for a man who has feeling, scolding about lodging, and the reproach of the money lender. So this is like a twofold message. Like, don't be the one to go around borrowing money and don't pay it back, and then being nasty to a person when a person come to you and ask for the money. Don't be like that. Pay the money back, because you will never know when you're going to need that person again. You don't want to burn all your bridges, right? So if you really need help and somebody helps you, pay them back. And this is another thing. If you're a person that's always borrowing from somebody, you just don't want to do nothing with your life and you're just living off of them. And because they have so much and you are the person that's living with them because they have so much, then don't let them treat you bad. Like, don't let them doo-doo on you. Don't let them kick you around. Don't let them scold you. Don't let them talk about you. You live in their home, but go get a job. Go get some stuff of your own. Be working on getting out. You know, if you ever find yourself in that position of a person that lend money but is a evil lender, a person that like for people to come to them because they got stuff, like they like to make people eat out of their hands. So this was sort of like a mixed message, trying to hit all the way around when you need something from somebody else, or when somebody got something that you need. And this is also a message for people that do have something and you're losing your belongings. Like, you notice you all of a sudden homeless, you all of a sudden jobless, you all of a sudden your income done dried up, you all of a sudden got this issue, you all of a sudden got that issue. It's because you're the lender and you're not putting the rule down. You're not putting your foot down and telling these people that you're lending to that you're going to need something back. Like, you're sitting silent while they're running over you, while they're literally living their life and doing what they want to do, and they're literally making you take care of them. And it's because of your love for them, your affection for them, your connection to them. You think you're being nice to them by allowing them to mistreat you. So kind of like, see where you are in your lending. Are you lending your time? Are you lending your home? Are you lending your food? Are you lending your advice? Are you lending your belongings? What are you lending, and what are you expecting back when you lend something? Like, how are you in your lending? Are you a stingy lenderer? Do you have that niggardly word attitude? Like, do you ration things out stingily, tight-fistedly? Do you have a miserly type attitude with your lending? Like, it's a lot of different type of lenders. There's some free lenders out there. It's some lenders there to give you something and they'll say, you know what, I don't want anything back. I just want to see you come up. I just want to see you do good. Then you got some lenders that like to let you know, you know you lend that from me. Like, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have this and you wouldn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got them type of lenders that'll come back for their stuff, all means necessary. Like, some people you don't want to borrow some stuff from. So what type of ATM are you getting your stuff from? What type of loan companies are you going to? Are you dealing with loan sharks? You know what I'm saying? Are you dealing with godly lending people? And what type of borrower are you? Are you lying automatically when you come get the loan? Do you got fake paperwork when you coming with the loan? Do you got somebody else's identity when you come and get the loan? Like, do you really plan on repaying? Are you really grateful for the loan? When you get blessed, are you gonna come back and bless that person for giving you that loan at that time that you needed? Like, what type of borrower are you? So this is for all the way around, because you could be the nastiest borrower it is. You know, just going around borrowing from people just because you know people know you and you know who to ask, because you know they the type of people that don't say no. So are you one of them type of borrowers? Are you like a survival mode type borrowers? Like, you always trying to get something. You always asking for something. Every time somebody see you, they got to run and hide because you gonna ask for something. So this right here trying to hit around broad. So it's dealing with our giving and our receiving. Our giving and our receiving. So how is your giving? How is your receiving? Are you giving freely? Are you giving tight-fistedly? You know, when you give tight-fistedly, you receive tight-fistedly, right? When you have a miserly type attitude, you reap miserly type things like, it's a mine, it's a mine, it's a mine, I'm not giving nobody nothing. We checking all of our giving and our receiving. What type of giver are you? What type of receiver are you? You know, some people have an issue with receiving. They can know they need help and the help is given, but because it's free, they don't want it. They say, it's some strings attached to it, or somehow they feel weak. Somehow they feel less of a person because something is freely given to them. Y'all better get out of that, because God gets his blessings through other people. The only way you could get a blessing from God is through somebody else. So a lot of people don't know how to receive, but they can be some good givers. They'll give. But you try to give them some, boy, they'll hurt your feelings. I know somebody, boy, I know some people. They'll hurt your feelings if you try to give them something. And they'll think you insulting them. And you just looking like, well, dang, you did something for me. I mean, you helped me out when I needed it. I mean, I got a little something extra and I just I'm good. I don't need you to do that. I mean, I'm good. Don't bring it. You know, check your giving and check your receiving. So I really don't know what the label of this message is, but it was about money. It's about your possessions. It's about your giving. Be careful what you're giving. What type of words are you giving out? What type of advice are you giving out? You know what I'm saying? What type of knowledge are you giving to somebody? How are you feeding somebody? How are you feeding yourself? What are you receiving in? So this is all about giving and receiving, lending and borrowing. Where do you fit on the scale? How are you on the scale? Do you have a cheerful heart when you give? Do you have a cheerful heart when you receive? You know, it's something to think about, right? And who the heck are you lending to? Are you helping them build their evil empire? Are you donating to evil empires? Where are you giving to? Do you even care what you're giving to? Do you care where your money goes? Do you even care who you giving it to? Do you understand the lifestyle of the person you giving it to? Is you helping this person kill themselves, or is you helping this person lift themselves up? Man, we really got to think about it now, boy. And that person at me for a cup of sugar, I'm going to be like, why you asking me for my sugar? Why you ain't got no sugar? Be careful about them people say, hey, you'll put this in your name. Cause buddy, if they can't put it in their name, it because they name jacked up. What you think they gonna do to your name? Be careful them people like, hey, can I borrow your car? Like, if my car break down, you ain't gonna help me fix my car. We gotta think, right? I'm finna give this some thought, like, cause I think I've been giving to the wrong type of people. I might be helping the devil build his kingdom. That might be why my kingdom's stagnant right now, cause I probably done gave away some blessings that I shouldn't have gave away, and I probably gave away some things that was meant for me and my family, but I'm suffering now because I gave it away. And so now I have to regroup and recreate, and because y'all, I'm a giver too. So I got to protect myself in my giving, and I got to protect my giving. Y'all, this something to think about. What type of giver are you? What type of giver are you? Give that some thought the next time somebody asks you for something, or the next time you ask somebody for something. What type of borrower are you? Are you really gonna pay them back? Do you really need it? Or is you after a windfall and you know them people easy and they'll just give it to you cause they got it? But do they really have it? How do you know they're not sacrificing what they have to make sure that you have what you have because they love you that much. Yeah, I'm messing with y'all today. Next time y'all ask to borrow some money, next time somebody asks to borrow some money from you, you're going to be like,